What is going on, guys? It's Redbeard, and we've got another video for you guys today. Today we are talking about a little bit of a controversial topic, so some of you guys may be a little triggered, but you know what? That's okay. We need to have the discussion. So, for those of you that do not know, tonight Call of Duty Vanguard is launching for tomorrow, November 5th. As of recording this video, and I just wanted to share some of my thoughts on the game and the condition of it and the franchise and the condition of the franchise, and just give my honest opinion on things, because everybody seems to be doing that, and there seems to be some very extreme ideas in both directions of the condition of the franchise and stuff like that. So I just would like to put my mind out there, and just for those of you that give a shit, I mean, here it is. If you don't care, no big deal. I mean, because at the end of the day, it's just a video game. But yeah, if you guys enjoy FPS content and stuff like that, make sure you guys subscribe. We do a lot of variety stuff here, but a lot of first-person shooters of the variety in terms of which ones, but we do all kinds of stuff. I'm really excited for Battlefield next week. But anyways, though, without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, guys. So tomorrow is launch day for I almost said Battlefield, for Call of Duty Vanguard, and a lot of YouTubers and content creators are calling it Snore Guard or Van Trash or Trash Guard or whatever. And the truth is, I played the beta. I actually made a video on my thoughts on the beta and the game in general, and I still kind of stand by what I was saying in that previous video. The truth is, I don't think anybody really asked for a World War II FPS in 2021. Sledgehammer's making this one. Sledgehammer made our last World War II Call of Duty. And I'm just going to be completely honest. I really think we're at a point in the Call of Duty franchise where we need a break. We need a break from the yearly cycle. This is something we discussed in my stream a few nights back, but had a viewer saying, oh, well, it takes 3 years to make a Call of Duty. So, it's not like they're making the same, game every year. And it's like, well, you have 3 studios that are given 3 years each to make a game to where it falls, where whenever they hit their 3rd year of making the game, it's time for the next Call of Duty to come out, and that next Call of Duty being theirs. So it's still on a yearly release cycle. And I think, truthfully, a lot of people are hitting franchise fatigue mode with this game. A lot of the really diehard Call of Duty fan base, such as myself, we've been playing Call of Duty since Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare. And we've seen this franchise go through a massive form of evolution over the last 14 years, 15 years about to be, I believe. And it's a very different game. And I understand that games evolve and they change and they adapt to their player base over time, and this is a bit of just me also kind of being realistic with myself video also. But Call of Duty growing up for me was always a reaction arcade FPS. It was never about pub stomping and being the best, and it was about having fun and getting on and trash talking with your friends. And if you got stomped, it wasn't that big of a deal, but it was a lot of fun. And man, the Modern Warfare 2 lobbies, if you know. So it was just a different time. People got out of school, they came home, or got off work and went home, and they got on there with their homies and played it every single day, all day, every day, or all night, every night, after work or after school or whatever it was. And it's just, I haven't felt that desire to play like that in a couple of years now. I would say Modern Warfare 2019 was the last Call of Duty that I proactively every night got on my broadcast, grinded the multiplayer, grinded the game out, and just had fun with whoever wanted to play. Last year with Cold War, I skipped it on launch, waited till Black Friday, bought it, and truth be told, it was still just not the game I wanted it to be. Even after giving it some time to brew a little more, it doesn't feel the same. And I played the beta for Vanguard. I almost called it World War II Vanguard. And I just kind of got that same vibe. I felt like it was just a copy and paste reskin of Modern Warfare 2019. And even just looking at something like the mastery camos for multiplayer revealed, it's very obvious Activision does not want the developers to focus on multiplayer anymore. They want them to focus on Warzone and making skin bundles to buy for $30. And you know, it's kind of sad as a diehard Call of Duty player, and I know all of our timelines on Twitter and stuff are going to be different because we all follow and interact with different people, but you know, I think I have a pretty diverse group of people I follow and keep up with, a lot of people in the Call of Duty community still, and I don't really see a lot of people talking about about Vanguard. I don't see a lot of people talking about it. This morning I woke up and I'm off today from my day job, and I'm just was relaxing and kind of going through Twitter as I was waking up. I seen in total 4 people talking about Vanguard. One was a friend of mine asking if anybody was playing it tonight, which nobody replied to because I don't know one person that's pre-ordering this game other than just other people that stream. And then the other 2 were talking about how they're going to play it when they get home from work tonight. And then the 4th tweet was a Mountain Dew double XP event advertisement promoting like Vanguard. So I don't really see anybody on my timeline, and maybe your timeline's different, maybe it's super active, but I guarantee you there's more people talking about the Warzone update than they are the actual 6v6 multiplayer. And that's the point I've been trying to make for like 2 years now with my streams and stuff like that, and conversations I've had on Twitter and stuff. Warzone is fine, it's cool, but I'm gonna tell you guys and just be bluntly honest, I don't give a fuck about Warzone. I don't give a shit about battle royales. I played the shit out of PUBG back in the day, and I played the shit out of Blackout when it first came out until I got bored of it. BRs are cool, BRs are great, especially if you're really good at them. They're a lot of fun, they're addictive. I'm sorry, I'm not fucking Sweatfest McGee that can win 9 out of the 10 games of Warzone I play. And to be quite honest with you, dying to a hacker every 3rd game is just not fun to me. So you know, I'm not interested in that stuff. But it's just sad to me to see the lack of focus in multiplayer, I guess, is what I'm getting at. And you know, Vanguard's multiplayer, from the beta experience alone, it had a lot of issues. It had a lot of problems, and it's, you know, the fact that, at least from what I've been seeing and keeping up with, I haven't really seen much in terms of issues with, you know, graphical glitches and spawning issues and even just map design. I haven't seen any of that really addressed by Sledgehammer. You know, they've made some adjustments to like run to shooting speed or pull up time speed and things like that. Well, I mean, if you guys played the beta and you used the M1 Grand, you already know what I'm talking about. They didn't even really have much of a reveal event for the game. They had like rappers playing against each other, like people that have clearly never played multiplayer before. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. It's just like, what the fuck is going on with Call of Duty? It's such a different franchise, and the truth is, the only reason these big content creators and stuff give a shit about it, if I'm just being bluntly honest, is Warzone, because they get pretty good views, mad views on Warzone if they're good at the game, and they get their little, you know, creator codes and stuff like that, and it's easy money for them. But you know, as somebody that really loves the multiplayer element of Call of Duty, I miss COD. I want Call of Duty from like 5 years ago back. I mean, even Black Ops 4, it had a lot of problems, but that game was just a fun game to play. The competitive league, that was the last year of the CWL. That was a lot of fun to be a part of and be involved with Elevate. Whenever I was a part of Elevate and getting to interact with those professional players and stuff, it was a lot of fun. That was a different time. And then it's like, whenever CWL ended and the focus shifted, and then we got Warzone, it's like a totally different world and environment now. And yeah, it's sad to me to see where we're at. But you know, I don't want it to fail. I genuinely want the devs to take people's feedback and actually fix the multiplayer and make it fun again. I miss those days where I'd have my day off from work or whatever, and I'd sit for 8 hours with my friends, and we would play Search and Destroy, and we would be trash talking each other, trash talking other players on the other team and stuff. People don't do that anymore because lobby abandonment. As soon as the game ends, they break the lobby up and put everybody into different lobbies again. There's no way to build actual ties with people. There's no way to actually meet and interact with new people. And there's no more trash talking on Call of Duty. It's been just completely just turned into something different, man. And then just the creativity from the devs. It's basically all the like really creative stuff you have to pay money for anymore. I mean, what happened to the days of Black Ops 1 where I could unlock face paint camo for my character, or I could change what my ghillie suit looked like, or I could change my weapon design as far as custom emblems and stuff like that. I don't think we've had a custom emblem maker in like 2 CODs. Maybe in Black Ops 4. Yeah, Black Ops 4 we had it, but we didn't have it last year with Cold War. Not that I know. I barely played Cold War last year, so if I'm wrong there, please correct me. I won't be offended. But I don't really... And then the World War II emblem creator, we didn't get that until like 5 or 6 months into the game's life cycle. So, it's just... Supposedly they're launching Vanguard with all this these maps and all these expansions and stuff, but it's just, I don't know that that's gonna save it for me. And my opinion is, if you guys are big 6v6 multiplayer people, like players, I wouldn't buy Vanguard. I would genuinely just play an older COD for another year, play Black Ops 4, or play even Cold War. Hell, man, even Cold War, they're still gonna update it apparently, but Cold War has a list of issues of its own, and I just skipped an entire year of even talking about that game because it was just so fucked in my opinion. But anyways, though, I could ramble about this all day. I just really want us to go back to the genuine, true roots of the Call of Duty franchise and get back to where it came from, and not be so focused on Warzone, aka Hacker Zone. Because I miss those days. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, or if you guys have thoughts or opinions, make sure you put them down below. I appreciate everybody for stopping by and supporting the YouTube streams and posts lately. The channel's been doing very well, so thank you for that. And otherwise, have a fantastic day, and we'll see you guys on the next one.